There we go. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully I'm a little bit louder than I was before. I am trying to use a different software than what I did before, so hopefully it comes through alright. If you can hear me, let me know. If not, well, crap. We're gonna continue playing Dice Gambit. We played it a couple weeks ago. Have gotten I've gotten pretty decently far. I'd say we're probably, I'd say about 4 or 5 adventures into getting into the end of Act 1. I say that's far, but it's really not. One thing I do want to bring up, though, is the fact that since I played last, the developers have made some changes that I'm kind of curious to see if are retroactive. Like, do I have to use my current save file, or would that be stuff that would be with a new save file? Things like the fact that now there is no more taxes owed by your family, so you actually can roll over your money that you have left over, so you don't have to just spend to nothing every single week or every single day, I guess. That was something that was kind of an interesting decision. I don't know if that's something that's, like I said, retroactive to be able to be used on other files, but we'll find out as we play. Where we left off last time is we got 2 new members of our family. One is already out tanking me. So this shows I have debt still, so I assume it's only with, or maybe it's like a modifier you can change. But I know it was something that they brought up, saying like some people have apparently really not been okay with that as a way to hinder people. Hello. I hope my chat pops up on my stream. I have been using this new software trying to figure out the ins and outs of it. I think we were good. Well, I have a lot of money though, so no, yeah, they have a lot of stamina they need to get back, so we need to be putting people at least in here. Volume's way better. Okay, I appreciate that. I think the delay is also really short now. It may be a little bit of degradation in performance, so you might get a little bit of fuzziness here and there, but I think it's only like a 5 to 7 second delay as opposed to a 30-second delay. I can see that the chat is up. It's really small, but it is up at least. So we're gonna be... Oh. Did I not recover? Oh, it shows it over here, not over here. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this, I don't know what was going on. I also did hook up my internet directly to my computer this time instead of doing Wi-Fi, which could have been an issue as well. I didn't technically fix the feedback echo on my end. I just used a different software altogether. It started from scratch, and I don't have any feedback. So, hooray! I opened up Streamlabs, and I still have feedback in there, and I don't know what started that. So I don't know how to end that without basically uninstalling and reinstalling. I don't really know what happened there. Let's take a look at the map real quick. See what we have to do. We need to get to level 11 in order to explore there. Huh, I've never seen a hangout before. Everyone's in my family pretty... Oh, I guess I could rest. And rest will advance the weeks, I think. We have 4 weeks left before we have to set up and fight that. Pretty crazy mission. That's actually where the demo ended, was at the end of that first mission, or first act. But yeah, no, I'm actually kind of happy I got this worked out. Like I said, there might be some fuzziness on some settings I made because I just wanted to not have to wait like a half a year before I can respond to people. So I think I'm gonna, let's see, they are, no, I'm waiting on other things for them. So I need to get back over here and have them recover some stamina. Alright, we have 32 gold left, and I still do owe money, so... Okay, we can pay for some combat training for these people. So let's put Scarpia in here. Oh, okay, that's all it is. It just increases XP. I was thinking studying new classes, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and get in here.
Your Excellency, Those chromatics ain't gonna take care of themselves, huh?
Oh, someone has a voice now. I don't remember him having a voice last time. So let's go ahead and go into this. We're gonna bring our young ones again so we can get them leveled up. Hopefully unlock, it says this class is max level. Oh, we're invigorated. I guess that's because I haven't brought them out, so they're rearing to go. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got for this this gigantic map spider web we have to traverse. This is extra energy, so that's good to know. We can go ahead and grab this, then go here. I don't know what that symbol is, so we'll figure it out. Extra energy. Oh, well, we get two of them, whatever that is. Extra energy. Let's do it again. Keep gambling, keep gambling. Oh, I can heal someone. That's not really helpful right now. Can I just, like, not use it? No, I have to use it. Fine. That's a little lame. I wish I could, like, leave it and come back to it later. Let's go here. See what we have open. Oh, yeah. Let's do our combat. Get in there. Just 110 XP, 90 gold, and some basic enemies. That should level them both up to level 5, which is great. I need to check this, but there is one song that they play in this game that sounds identical to another song from a game that released this year. I really need to see if they are the exact same song, because it is driving me a little crazy that I feel like that's the case. Now I gotta remember what my crew does, though. Draw a temporal dagger, draw 2 temporal daggers. Alright, let's dash here, and we'll go bop, bop, bop. Give me a temporal dagger. So that way I can just go bop, you're gone. Go after that one and do some damage here. It's kind of a small map. I'm not gonna complain too much. I mean, I don't have to move a whole lot. So we're gonna move over here and we're gonna end there. Alright, let's see what we can get up with. I need to change their dice up a little bit, so, or their, yeah, oh god. 3 rolls, please. Really? What's your thing? Well, I guess I could do that. That would kill him. That would be close to killing you. Let's move closer. And let's see if maybe we can get another lucky reroll. Just roll an attack. Boom! Ask and you shall receive. Will that just straight kill? That'll straight kill. Let's keep the armor on myself. And we are gonna clean house on this first one pretty easily, it seems. Dash over here, and we're just gonna pick this one off because it'll be easier. We'll see if we can get lucky and roll one of our special dice. We can. Solid. Get temporal dagger. I forgot about how awesome these two are as a duo. And move back since you are kind of less tanky, considering this guy has 7 times the amount of health that you have. Oh, God. Well, we're starting off rolling strong already. Alright. Well, let's walk. Let's do... Okay, so this does 11 and spend all my armor to deal damage. How much So that does 30. Yeah, I gotta get the good rolls out of the way now, apparently. Let's do armor here. Oh, that drops him really low. Oh, I crit. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, at least if I can get him out early in this first one, we kind of easily handled this entire interaction with the enemies on this level, so we kind of are okay with having some bad ones. Okay. Let's see. Whenever I take damage, deal 12 damage to random enemy. Increase all damage between 0 and 15%. The 15% is 2 times your critical chance. If I increase my crit chance, I increase all my damage. You know what? Why not? I like that. I like that. That's kind of a neat idea. Oh, he's maxed out too. Alright, let's see what we got for the Knife Juggler. Draw 5 temporal daggers next turn. Oh my god. That's a significant amount of damage, but you need to have 4 attack icons, and I can barely get 2. The number, or you know what? I kind of like that. Blade Tempest. It's a little easier to get 1 of everything than get 4 of the same. That's a massive attack, though. But this is kind of neat because 8 temporal daggers randomly distributed amongst all enemies within range. I can increase that number if I increase the buff power that Tisby has. Also, I need to go in here. Can I change their dice a little bit? I want them to have unique dice, so that way it's not like, I think that's, why would I don't want to skip a section. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Blade Tempest just because it's gonna be a massive amount of damage all at once. So I can replace something here. I think I'm gonna replace the Dripping Draught. I don't think I ever will really use that. I'm okay with her just pushing the knife juggling skills. I'm gonna also have to go in here. Where are you at? Here. Can I? Okay, so I can change his. Let's make his stuff green. Although that's a really rough color to use. We'll go green and purple as that. There we go. There we go. That's fine. I kind of like that. Just want them to have different dice, so that way it's easier to be able to tell who's who's going. Okay, we have 9 energy, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Long way. Maybe see something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What's this? You encounter a photo booth with the text, "Who is Neotalis' next hottie?" It seems like you've taken a photo of the photo booth. You can enter a beauty contest. This can be a big confidence boost or the exact opposite. Does anyone in your party have what it takes? Yes, we do. I'm literally reading book 5 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and they're about to be doing their beauty contest of their pets. I gotta do this. Of course I'm gonna do this, but the question is, who? Who is going to enter the pageant in my family? Are you saying I'm gonna win? Pro's gonna win with the nose? Or you think we should go with Tisby? My broken life. Someone with the clown nose. We'll do the clown nose with Tisby. I think of all of us, I'm not gonna put my broken wife in there. I don't even know. Like we'll see what happens. I don't even know what happens. Is it just a random chance thing? Oh, we won. You're officially Neotalis' next hottie for the next 24 hours at least. It's the clown nose. That clown nose really did it. That gave us the smallest amount of stamina. Okay. Well, I like it's a different event. I've not seen that one before. I like it. Oh, I think this one lets me see all the nodes, which is nice to know. Yeah. So now we can really plan it out. It is the most desired feature. I will agree with you on that. Okay, so we have 6 more spaces. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's this? Ooh, that's the delivery one. I kind of want to do that. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the drunken Santa nose is what he called it. Obviously doesn't I like how that was also the first one. The first thing he went to. He didn't go to it's a clown nose. He immediately went to that's a drunken Santa Claus nose. Like, dang, dude. I feel like there's got to be a story behind why that's the first thing he thinks about. I mean, to be fair though, I haven't actually seen any clowns in real life. I've only ever seen clowns depicted in movies. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a real clown in person. Maybe I'm not living life to the fullest because I haven't seen clowns, because I know too many people who have been terrified of clowns. Okay, so you stumble upon a Amzoon gift terminal. Do you wish to make a purchase? Buy an ice cream maker, miniature Newton cradles, limited edition Elquid blast drink, Axes and Foes board game, heart-shaped teddy bear. I know a lot of people who are just terrified of clowns. Like it's like a common thing I knew about growing up, people being afraid of clowns, and one of them, someone I knew, it translated into mascots as well. Like they just didn't like anything that was like, I guess, like the public figure that people would interact with. They hated mascots. They were like afraid of them. Your aunt was a clown who did stuff for nursing homes. I feel like it's made up. Like I said, I've never seen a clown. I wouldn't believe it. What are we gonna buy? Buy and gift. Well, I have 100. Why not just go ahead and buy and gift the ice cream maker? Oh, I get to give it to someone. I don't remember who I need to give it to. No way! Your mom hates clowns for when she worked at a nursing home? I think you two need to have a discussion. I think you guys have more in common than you might think. That's hilarious. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I don't remember who we need to give this to. Let's give it to Vedius, just because. I don't know. Okay, so they did have a voice for the other guy earlier. I don't remember his name. Etchy? Something like that? Dear me, a present. Yet I do not deceive thee. This kind gesture is most appreciated, and I shall treasure it immensely. Let's see. I don't have the... Do I have the Scorcher class? You gave me incubation facility, obviously. I guess, yeah, because I would... that color probably means it's unlocked. I guess I just haven't looked at the Scorcher class yet. Okay, I do want to go here because this is a node to increase relations. So 3, this will be 2, 1, this will give me extra energy, so it'll be okay. We get some extra gold as we go. And we got 2 people here. It doesn't matter who we're going up against because we know that this is going to be a delivery drone escort mission, which we barely got last time. Binky the clown would be out there in full clown getup, chain smoking half a pack of cigarettes at a time. That is such a vivid image. Now, I gotta ask, Abby, was your aunt's name Binky? Master Inquisitor, perfect timing. We have another important delivery for you to complete. Is it just one location? Oh, there's 2. No, she doesn't smoke. Okay, well, hey, maybe it's part of her clown persona. Maybe it's just, you know, that extra, that you know, clown life. I almost said juggalo. Let's do this. Let's re-roll these. Now let's go up. Here. The juggalo clown. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna boot you forward. Keep walking forward. I'm out of reroll, so that's it. Binky was a guy, we saw him once, went to Ponderosa. The Ponderosa in town, found out that there was, who's on Wednesdays, never went to that. I have never heard of a Ponderosa before. The only Ponderosa I've heard of is the Ponderosas that are in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Bill and Maureen Ponderosa. Like, I've never heard of that. It's like Golden Corral, okay. I don't even know if Golden Corrals exist anymore. Probably not, considering that a buffet probably didn't do so well after COVID. I know my family used to go to those all the time. That and, what was it, Ryan's or something like that? You went to one in like a year? I think the last one I went to was like in 2018, and even then I was shocked. Like, how is this place still open? Just because it's like, no one expects that to be open anymore. Reroll this one. See if I can get a special. Solid. That's what we like. Start throwing some daggers. And, hey, she's feeling herself. You know, she's had that hottie contest, and now she's like, I could take on anyone. Just go ahead and take that guy out. And let's move forward. I think we're good with you. Ponderosa was a local chain. Shut down the pan. Yeah. I feel like most restaurants didn't survive the pandemic, unfortunately. I worked for a restaurant for a little while. It was actually it was like the best place to eat in that town that I lived in. And it unfortunately closed because the owner just decided to not pay the IRS, which is kind of a thing that you should probably do if you want to, you know, keep your place open. I think she owed something like $30,000 in back taxes. I think it was something around that price. I guess I shouldn't say anything bad about them though, because they I don't know how to pronounce Irish stuff. The Irish pub. Buy one, get one mac and cheese Wednesdays will live forever in your heart. Dude, if someone has a solid mac and cheese recipe, they need to be hitting me up with it, because I could always crush mac and cheese any day of the week. Let's move you. Can I move you here? I need you to be able to kick this guy. Solid. And we'll keep moving forward. We'll use this. Shepherd's pie mac and cheese? See, I could see that being a good thing, but I'm not a mashed potato person. It's the only way of potatoes I can't eat because it has a texture thing. Like I don't like mushy texture foods. It's okay to be wrong. Hey, I didn't say I was right. I said I like potatoes any other way. I think potatoes are fantastic, but when they have a mushy texture, I just can't do it. That's just my own personal struggle I fight with. Alright, this little robot thing needs to deliver this thing as quick as possible, please. Let's get some daggers. Pachingo. It won't be all mushy if I add bacon bits, but it still will be, in principle, very mushy. Can I get another? Can I get another? No, I cannot. Okay, well, run away. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, mashed potatoes were the food that caused my issues with mushy foods in general. So, if anything was ever going to come back to me being able to be eaten because of my issue with mushy food, it definitely wouldn't be mac and cheese. It wouldn't be mashed potatoes. I love mac and cheese, though. That's a solid... Good mac and cheese is hard to come by. And I went to a place once. It was somewhere on... I dated someone who was in the military and was on base, and officer's wife was making Thanksgiving for that year, and she made a mac and cheese that was literally in a small cauldron, and I knew that was going to be the best mac and cheese I'd ever had, and it was pretty dang close to it. Do I like pudding? I feel like you're trying to set me up. I feel like it's like these nuts things. Yeah, no, I promise you that cauldron of mac and cheese was so good. Like I just knew it when I saw it. Like this lady knew what the heck she was doing. She was gonna crush this mac and cheese. I don't even know if I had any other Thanksgiving food. She didn't cast a spell on me, but it might as well have been. It was just that good. I don't like most casseroles. I think casseroles in general are just a Midwest made up dish that just like, I just don't get it. It's like, what was it? Someone made, like, there's also another Midwest thing. It was like a meat salad or something. I was like, how the hell can you call it a salad? There's literally no lettuce or any kind of vegetable in it. It was just various assortment of meats just tossed together. Like, it's a meat salad. Like that's not how food works. See, like, you say it's only casserole in name, but I'd have to look it up. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna look up what cornbread casserole looks like. I do like cornbread. So, like... yeah, I've had this before. I have had cornbread casserole. I cannot tell you for sure if I really enjoy it or not. Like, I could say I've eaten it. I have no good or bad memories around it. Hi, Chaos. We're discussing the finer points of food and why mushy textured food is just the worst thing ever made. Alright, let's get these people in here. According to me. Of course it's according to me. See, I just, yeah, and like I said, it all started with mashed potatoes for me. So mashed potatoes are like the one thing that I'm like, nah. But I don't. See, I didn't like shepherd's pie, but it's mostly because of the mashed potato topping. Even if it is a little, you know, kind of crispy because you know that you crisp the outside of it up, it's still a mashed potato. It's still a mashed potato, and it's still something I don't care about. We got a big dude blocking our path this time. They've changed the maps on me quite a lot, actually. Let's re-roll these. I know I'm in the minority of not liking mashed potatoes. I don't deny that in the slightest. Well, that is a huge range. Well, let's do that. See what happens. Oh, okay. Well, we mostly just messed up the guy right in front of us. Now let's move here and finish you off. Oh, dang. Oh, no, it's going this way. I always think that the next person is up here, but it's down here. Loves busted women and hates shepherd pie. I have not said anything about my character's wife in this game today. I will not be mean to her. She wasn't mean. She was just awesome. I was like, you know, this person's super cool. Look at them. They can do some crazy stuff. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Let's go do this. Yeah, you did miss out on the beauty contest. I had to participate because I'm just before, like I'm in book 5, and we're just getting to the point where it's we're getting to the castle and everything. So I was like thinking about the beauty contest that's coming up. It's supposed to be a big deal. So I was like, I have to participate in this. And of course, we got to pick someone who has a clown nose. So Tisby ended up nailing it and winning it. It wasn't even a beauty contest. They just straight up said, "You're the hottie." Like, dang. I kind of wish that it would also, like, maybe in, like, I think it would be kind of cool if, like, temporarily for the rest of this map or whatever, whoever won got a boost to their crit chance or something. I have not had food all day today. Have I? I don't even know. I haven't really been wanting to eat too much. Another Jamaican patty? Oh, no. I mean, that'd be cool if someone got a sash. Like a little note saying like, oh yeah, that'd be kind of a neat idea. But I was just thinking like, you know, it's a temporary like confidence booster for like the rest of the map. They get to have like a temporary buff. What can we do? I think we're gonna go ahead and do this and give them some armor just because. Does he? I forgot. Does he automatically attack people around him? Okay, yeah. I forgot. Well, that sucks. Let's reroll this. Reroll this. You think Chaos has seen Miscongeniality? He very well could have. It just doesn't seem like doesn't like strike me as a movie that he would actively go try to see. That being said, I haven't seen that movie either, so like I can't really. I'm not judging. I'm just saying like it doesn't strike me as a movie that most. I don't know. That most people have. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm in the minority that haven't seen that movie. This is where I usually say something kind of quippy like, I only watch good movies, but obviously people like that movie. I've heard about it a lot. Hit and run away. You and your family liked it? I mean, fair. There's movies that like my family loves that no one's even heard of. Hell, Narco was one of the first people I've ever met that even knew what my favorite Christmas movie was. He was like literally the only person I had ever met who was, when I said the movie, he was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that," and he told me about it, and like it was his family's like favorite movie growing up too. So like, no, not Die Hard. And I won't argue. Die Hard, I think Die Hard should count as a Christmas movie, even if, who was it? I think Bruce Willis said that it doesn't, but whatever. It takes place in Christmas. Why not? I don't know why it's like a do or die. The Christmas movie I love, and I know that this movie is not a great movie, just putting it out there, but it has a lot of sentiment in my family, and that is the movie Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. I love Jingle All the Way. We'll do this trick again. Dang, we just hit one person right in front of us over and over and over. Nice. You've heard of it, and okay. I don't know how well it like it aged. I just love that movie. I think it's just stupid funny stuff, and I didn't realize how accurately it depicts how crazy people get over like the hot toy. Like I went to one Black Friday my entire life, and when I did, it was just absurd watching people like fight each other over bed sheets that were like $2 off. And it's like, why? Why are we doing this? Oh, it's a sale. I mean, to be fair, I also watch people like I actually got threatened working at a place because it was being liquidated, and someone was upset by the lack of a sale or something. So like people are just dumb. Like I just don't understand why it's always a big deal to. Yeah. Capitalism is a cult, and people just go crazy over minute. Also, I also find it crazy how people go crazy over not understanding how things work. If you say a $10 item is 20% off, people are more likely to buy it than if you say a $10 item is $2 off. Like, mentally it does something different with people when you say a percentage versus a dollar amount, depending on what, like, it gets to a certain threshold and you need to do it the other way. It's just crazy what kind of tactics go into marketing. You were physically dragged through half of Target to electronics to open a case for something that wasn't even in stock. Oh, yeah, was that by your wife? I wasn't saying that like as in like that's a problem. It just sounds like usually people are like, this is what I need. I'm gonna give her extra dice power and extra chances to dodge. I think that's a really smart idea. No random woman. What was the item? That was 5 years before you met wife. Okay. What was the item that was worth struggling to push someone towards that wasn't even in stock? Yeah, he has a voice now. I don't remember what my voice was for him. I'm glad he has something, some little quip.
Come now, Your Excellency.
It was a game. You don't remember which
Romantics
one. It was a
ain't gonna take care of
paper picture of where
themselves,
it should go. Nice. Okay. Visit the academy. Okay, so we unlocked the Scorcher. So let's just keep advancing. Both of those comments are great. Both of those are great. Like it was just Paper Mario. You were confused. The game was there, but you met your wife at Target. And she wanted a weekend off. You just wanted to get laid. I mean, all power to you, man. End of its turn. Stacks of Fear. Ooh, that could be kind of a good one. No, when you say you're not joking, I just assumed you weren't joking. I figured that was 100% the truth. I assumed that you weren't messing around at all. I think it's funny. If I skip the selection... Oh, I didn't know that would happen. Well, let's put you in here so you can study a new class. I'm gonna go Scorcher as well. I don't know if the Scorcher is really my vibe here. I don't know if I really wanted that. I guess now I think about it, like that's a kind of a bad. Ooh, I like the little logo there. It was 11 years ago, and 11 years ago. No, 11 years ago I was not in middle school. I was out of high school. I had to manually figure out what 11 years ago was. My brain was not working right. But yeah, I was definitely out of high school at that point. Alright. We unlocked the ability to have one more person in our family. Do we want to have a child with me and Lavinia, the quote-unquote broken one, or do we want Scarpia and Tisby to have a child? I'm gonna keep finagling with these things. Recover some stamina. You want grandchildren? I think everyone, yeah. I think people are always desperate for grandchildren. Which has a higher chance of clown nose? I mean, I feel like it's equal chances, because if they're basing it off of our characters, it's 50-50 on both. I would assume it's 50-50. I don't know, like... I do want to know how, like, I just want to know how they did, like, the programming of how things mix and whatnot. Can I, like... Yeah, okay, you can't even select someone who's already married. I was just curious. Whatever happened to naming the family after us? I think, can I change their name? I can change their names, okay.
Raring to go, my liege.
Does anyone want to claim any of these people? Because if not, I will make a child and then we'll start naming people. I thought I just automatically named them whenever that happened. You know they're all gross. Alright. Do you want your name to be Kami? How do you want your name to be before you even see what your character looks like? Before you even see. Does that change the... It does change the silhouette. I don't know if that means anything. You just want to be Kami? Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. 10 gold. Alright. And I'll let you pick. I'll let you even pick your skills. You tell me what you want for your skills. If you have any questions about what they do or what they are, let me know. But I'll let you have all the picks on this. You can have extra buff power, extra armor power, extra dice power, or extra attack power. Obviously with the downsides of all these. Buff power... Dice power is every 10 dice power you get an additional die to roll. So right now you have a base of 53, so you roll 5 dice in one turn. If you got extra dice power, you roll up to 63 on this attribute, so you'd roll 6 dice per turn. So it just gives you more options of what you can do in your turn. You want plus 10 dice power, you got it. Alright. So you can grant yourself or an ally within 7 tiles 14 armor. You can teleport to a target tile. A wisp follows you there, and if it hits enemies, it applies 6 plasma burn, which applies damage to them at the end of their turn, and then it halves. Otherwise, you grant 11 armor, or you gain 1 fired up, and fired up increases your damage dealt for the rest of the combat. You actually have a ton of damage, 119. You want Wisp Warp? Wisp Warp? Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm gonna struggle to say that quickly. Okay. Wisp Warp. Wisp Warp, Wisp Warp, Wisp Warp, Wisp Warp, Wisp Warp. It just sounds like I'm... Okay, so Wisp Warp it is. Okay, so passives. You get 11. Oh no, not toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Gain 11 armor at the start of your turn for your passive. You can dash 4 tiles. Oh, that's an ability. You get a passive or an ability, I guess. You can dash 4 tiles, throw temporal daggers, throw 5 temporal daggers. Oh, this is the one that spins. I wouldn't go with the Blade Tempest just because you just decreased your buff power, so it decreases the amount of daggers you throw. But again, you get to pick. How common is armor? It's one of the die faces. That little shield here is armor that you can put on your character. I haven't really worried too much about it myself. You don't have a ton of health compared to some of the other characters. But it is like you wouldn't have to worry about you wouldn't even have to worry about having a die face be a shield unless it's to use like an ability. Generally speaking, I do like abilities that allow you to move. But having passive armor every turn, you get 11 armor, which is kind of neat. So if you're ever in an issue, that would help. You also would gain more armor with your Wisp Warp if it didn't plasma burn people. You do have that dash with, yeah, Wisp Warp. You teleport to a target tile. Oh, I wonder if that's like across the map too. That's kind of sick if it's like how the range of it. So it's just teleport to target tile. And that only takes one of the special die signs to go. So yeah, that is your kind of your dash ability there. Preparation? Okay. Alright, well we're Duarte. Okay, well I have to back out. Inspect. Go up here. Kami. Alright, your main color is gonna be like a... What do you think? This darker gray here? Blue and gray. You want like a light blue? Okay, can I get that dice out of my face? Hold on. No, it's just gonna be my face. Darker blue? Okay, darker blue. What about like that? Oh my god. What is this face? Hold on, let me see where this is at. Okay. Can I go back? Okay. Okay. Darker blue. Is the crown a part of the hair? Yeah, it is. The crown is part of the hair. Hair as is, you got it. Ooh. Do you have a body type here that you like? You saw a half cape? Are you talking about this one? Or are you talking about this one with the armor? Middle on the second to last row. This one? Okay. The messed up bald dude. I love it. I love that dude. Okay. You can have a star pattern. Various glosses and ooh, what is that kind of treatment? Really shiny. Stars. Yeah, I think the stars are the coolest. Alright. Is there a pattern on here that looks cool to you for your die? A4? This one? Got it. Alrighty. You're a sloth and a creep. Oh god. Alright. We're gonna put you into the academy. We're gonna study a new class. What class would you like to be? You've got a... So your special ability is a Scorcher class ability. You kind of seen what everyone else does. Vanguard, obviously kind of tanky. Knife Jugglers, throwing daggers everywhere. Inquisition is kind of like your catch-all. This is the one that has the screaming ability, I think. Scorcher is the one that like just applies plasma burn on everything. So your little wisp thing that follows applies 6 plasma burn. The more you apply to someone, they take however much is on them, however much plasma burn they have, they take that much in damage, and then it cuts it in half. I mean, so you can set up to do some nasty damage if you wanted to do that. I just haven't had someone really start doing that too much. Scorcher, set up some combos. You got it. Alright. All our abilities, there's no passives right now for this, so you get to either apply 13 plasma burn up to 3 enemies in a target area, fire a projectile that travels 13 tiles, applying 9 stacks of plasma burn to all enemies it passes through. And that takes 2 shields. Target unit within 15 tiles. Apply 20 stacks of plasma burn to all enemies within 2 tiles of the target. Do any of these sound good to you? Far-fetched precision. I like that one too. I think that one could be pretty sick. Oh, look at you. Got a little scepter now. Alright, we're gonna give you some time to rest in the facility. The shield faces be. You're now invigorated. Alright. You know what? We can put you back in there for another Scorcher class. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Oh, I can't. Dang it. Never mind. Let's level you up. I think I already know what you might want to do, but you get a new skill already. Look at you. Extra attack power, extra buff power, extra dice power, extra losing buff power, extra armor power, extra evasion, losing dice power. If you did increase your evasion, your dice power would drop from 63 to 60, so you wouldn't lose that extra die. And your evasion would go from 14% to 21% chance to dodge an attack. That's actually kind of nasty. The other one I was thinking about was increasing your dice power by 7, which would put you up to 70, meaning you roll 7 dice in a turn, but you lose some buff power. You may want to keep your buff power decently, because if you're increasing any, yeah, because this is considered a buff or debuff, is the plasma burn. I'm gonna go with evasion. I mean, that is kind of sick. That is like the highest evasion anyone has on the team by far. Oh, it goes up to 23. Okay, they're all good. Let me see. 23, 9, 12, 7, and 13. Yeah, significantly higher than anyone else. Let me look at. Is there a way for me to? That's just the family relations. Here we go.
Take a look.
I need to see what I need. I need to increase his to get family capacity up. Oh, she can give me armor power for all my characters. If I keep increasing, I'll get Berserker Academy. I get to preview all future rewards if I increase with Stetchy. Alright, let's...
You ready, my liege?
I don't know if can I spend any more money? Because I am still in the point where... Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah, I already checked that. Okay.
Where to, Your Excellency?
Let's go... We have 3 weeks left. I want to put Kami out there. I'll go out there with Kami. Level 6. You're on level 2 right now. I'm on level 7. I can kind of tank. You also have a lot of evasion, which is kind of sick. Who are we increasing? Who do we really want to...
Let's figure this out.
I absolutely will put you in. You'll definitely be coming in. Let's work on Vedius because he can increase my family capacity by 1 as well.
Decisions.
So Vedius is over here. So we'll go Pro and Kami. She gets some stamina. They recover some stamina. Ooh, they increase their stats too? Sick. Alright. What is that? Okay, we have 14 energy. So we go 1, 2, 3. That'll open up these. We already know that that's a healing spot, which would be useful to us right now. So let's go and figure out what this is. This ninja one. Inquisitor Pro, I have another chromatic specimen I need you to capture for me. Oh, okay. Crap. Capture a blend. Okay. What's that? Race Sylvia. Well, all the enemies are level 8. Alright, here we go. We're starting off strong. You're gonna be taking on Sylvia. Alright, let's go another round. Whoever kills the most chromatic wins. I don't know. I'm curious, because, like, you can, like, set them up to die. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. There's your 6 dice. Let's see what we got. We rolled pretty terribly, so I'm curious. Okay, so Wisp Warp. Oh, it doesn't travel that far. That sucks. We need 2 shields to do the far-fetched. But that would probably be our best bet right now, is to try to set up for that. Let's reroll these. Okay, I am not able to get to that. Apply more plasma burn. I think I'm already going to be using one of these to kind of just go back out here and hide. Ow. Well, you do get that passive armor bonus, which is good. Don't kill the one that's low. Damn it. That one's... Oh, it's gonna explode? Well, now she's standing in the doorway, which sucks. But we can teleport, which is good to know. Oh, well. Crud. Well, she's only killed 2. She is literally blocking the path, though, which is just annoying. Is there a way for me to hit more? Okay, let's re-roll these. See if we can get to teleporting. Can't, but we can still do this. I don't really want to use that already. She's taking 22 damage from the plasma. I don't think we really... Hey! Evasion. Oh, that's perfect. The plasma burn killed it. Plasma burn killed it. I hope that counts for us as killing it. Yeah, sweet! Sweet! Yes! That is sick! The dodge came in clutch. The plasma burn came in clutch. Oh yeah. That is awesome. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky enough to roll a wisp teleport or this. Let's see. can go here, and we can go bop. And boom! Look at that. Oh, she just tried to attack again, but a dodge again. Dude, 23% chance to dodge is just an insane number for this. Alright, you were, what, 6 levels behind? And you just crushed it? Alright. Maybe you unlocked the Berserker class. You did. That's awesome. You're gonna level up, for sure. You took 1 damage. Alright, another decision time. First time you play a status effect on a character that is not you, you gain 11 armor. Another way for you to get more armor, it seems. After the character applies Plasma Burn, deal 40% of the target's current Plasma Burn as damage instantly. Whenever you apply a status effect to another character for the first time this round, gain 33 inspiration. Yeah, inspiration is just excess you get. Once you get to 100, you get to roll an additional die. That's pretty clutch performance to begin with, to be honest. I believe I know what I would choose, but obviously this is your character, so I'd like for you to have a little bit of choice in it. I think it's kind of a... Is inspiration 1 per... No. So, No. So, okay, so the way it works is dice power. So when you had 63 dice power, that meant after you rolled, you had 3 inspiration left over. So whenever you apply a status effect, you'd get an additional 33. So after 4 turns, because you would have 99 at 3, after 4 turns, you would get an additional dice. It wouldn't be permanent, it would just be for that one roll for that turn. I don't know if inspiration carries from combat to combat. I don't know that answer. But like if you had like, you know, if you... Well, it sucks now because even if you had 61 dice power, that 1 point would be able to make the inspiration here go up to 100 within 3 turns. Yeah, I was gonna say pure view is pretty solid because if you're wanting to put burn on things, and you can put it on anyone with that crazy projectile, you're automatically going to be doing a chunk of damage on them right off the bat. You don't have to wait till the end of their turn, which I was kind of surprised we clutched that one out. It looked pretty rough at the start, but I won't complain. Pulled through pretty easily at the end. It is nice to know that the Plasma Burn does count as a defeat. We still have to capture a blend at some point. Let's see. We have 9 energy left. So we can go well, we're here right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can go 1, 2. Oh yeah, dot is always crazy. It's just I hadn't even had anyone as a Scorcher yet, and I didn't want to like force you into that class if you didn't want that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do it that way. Somewhere in here there's got to be a fruit, and that will change everything. Either way, I think we have to go forward, so we're gonna go ahead and go forward. Get us both into this one. You'll level up fully on that one as well. Stain and drips. It's also weird because like you get to start off as a Scorcher entirely. Like the main character, me, I had to start off as an Inquisitor and then build from that. And then whenever we get new people, we can kind of start them off on different trajectories. So like your first character is going to be kind of the standard bog, like just normal fighter kind of character, which is what it is. I don't mind. Ooh, a crit. Is it a kill? It is not a kill. Let's go. Bop. Reroll these two because I don't really want to use these yet. Okay, I'll take the armor. I don't even know what my character's crit chance is. What is his crit chance? 9%. Alright, give me double shields. Oh! How? Okay. Okay, I think we can, like, move here. Right? And then we do, like... Is there a way? There's a way, I think, right? There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. Let's just revel in this beautiful lineup right here. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. And then apply Wisp to him. And guess what? Oh, okay, he was not directly there. Whatever. Let's see. He'll still die. Why not? Armor. That was a sick lineup. Your plasma burn's just gonna straight murk these all these guys. He's teleporting? Oh, dodge. Dude, your character actually may be insane. Just an insane amount of damage coming out, and the ability to dodge basically every fourth attack is just crazy. Let's go here. Take you out. Oh, I thought I clicked that, but I guess I messed up. You're gonna die. You won't die just yet, but you're gonna be pretty close to it. +1 reroll. Alright. Let's do... Oh, so he's teleporting there. That's fine. And I can do that. Apply the teleport. Oh, dude, this is awesome. Scorcher class is kind of sick. He's gonna die. Oh no, he won't die. He's gonna. Oh, he's regenerating. Still gotta capture a balloon, so I have to find a time where they're there. Dash here, dash back. Let's go ahead and do the block. Got another one of these things. Teleport. Oh my gosh. Sick. And you're gonna level up again right here. You're now rested. Meaning we're losing stamina, but that's okay. We are doing the grind. Okay. Ooh. This is a... Dude, it's insane how much damage you're gonna output, and your evasion. Okay, so your evasion was up to 23% because you were invigorated. You were at the highest rest ability. I guess as your stamina decreases, it detracts on your attributes. So your evasion's only 1 in 5 as opposed to 1 in 4. But you have a choice to increase some more evasion. Increase attack power. Your attack power is pretty high, but you don't need to do a whole lot of attack power. Your buff power, this is where the more buff you have, the more buff power you have, the more stacks of plasma burn I think you apply. How does erratic sound? I mean, that sounds good to me. It increases your buff power. 2% versus 3% evasion is not a huge deal. I think that's a good choice. You're going to have a 22% chance to dodge an attack. When you get invigorated, it's even higher than that. My character is going to level up. Alright. Dice power. I might go up to 60 and decrease my armor power because I already get armor automatically, which I'm okay with. Maybe my character isn't necessarily the tank, considering we have Scarpia here. Alright. Oh, perfect. Get this thing so we can see the rest of the map. Oh, that makes things interesting. So can we go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stamina, food. Where do I go? 1, 6. Food gives you 2 energy, I believe. So it'd be 6, 7. But 1 energy is spent to get there. So 6, 7, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, let's just try. We'll see what happens. Let's just go here. I don't necessarily need it, but it's free, so I might as well take it. I need to capture one of these blends. Let's see if we can do that. Who is this? Continuing forward on their mission, Pro notices an unmistakable silhouette of a person in the distance, surrounded by chromatics. They hurry towards a figure that will soon resemble Alexei Nova? Alexei? Never fret, the Inquisition is here to save you. Oh, hello, Jeff from accounting? It seems you haven't scheduled a meeting that will deduct you from your pay, loser. Jeff, are you feeling well, Alexei? You seem to still be speaking with me, Jeff from accounting. How unfortunate. That will be deducted from your pay, nerd. He seems confused. I better protect him while he gets his wits. Interesting. Okay. I haven't seen this type of combat before. Wait until Alexei gets his act together. Well, that's a good way to start. Just smack someone. He is a little cray-cray. He's the guy that Stetchy, though, has like a hard-on for. I'll take the crit hit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are all at least somewhat insane. Let's reroll. Actually, it's not reroll the shield. I don't really want to move, so armor it is. Okay. You're gonna have the delicate task of trying to get this guy to go. We're gonna go. They're all weird. There's a difference. If you say so. Do I need to roll a certain thing to do this? I don't know. We'll see what happens next turn. Oh! That's a problem. Okay. He's just aggroing them all. Oh, I'm playing as Alexei. Apply to fixate to target. Are these things I want to do? I don't know what I want to do with Alexei. Can I roll for some blocking? Can I roll for some blocking? We're just gonna fixate on all of them, I guess. Oh, the conga line has gotten so much longer. No, stop doing it. Oh, there's still kind of a line. Okay, well, we are not doing so hot right now. Give me the special symbol. You did not. Okay, I got 2 of these, so I can kind of dash out and dash back in. And I can't even move out of this area. Maybe this wasn't the one to be able to. Oh! Okay. Well. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that one out. We have a teleport. Teleport here. You can get a good chunk of them. And that will kill that guy. Yeah, I don't think we can... That's a blend, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think we can capture him in this one. Which kind of sucks, because that's kind of what I was planning on. Let's leave it up to the fate. A shield. Perfect. Oh! Oh! Okay. And guess what? You're dead. Oh, he's just gonna automatically fixate. But we can at least finally attack this guy. Oh god. Alright. Oh, I was trying to re-roll all of them. I don't really want to do more fixate. At least we've clogged down the lane. These guys are gonna run, more than likely, because they want to regen, and they're gonna die because of the plasma burn. Wop. Alright. Need 2 more turns. And I need to not roll... all my abilities are based on me rolling the attack icon, and I cannot do that to save my life. Hey, I got 1. Okay. Got another one. Well, we can just go like right here and then just go kablow. Oh, I wasn't as meticulous on that one. Okay, so you have to be very meticulous on making sure that they line up right. That was my bad. There we go. Alright, Lexi. You can kill this one that's next to you, right? There we go. You got an attack. What? Oh, they have to be fixated on him, I think, in order to attack. That... I was wondering why I wanted to have them fixate on him, but that makes sense. I do kind of wish it would have told me, like that was the purpose, other than, look at me, I'm Alexi. Ow. Oh my god, the amount of plasma burn. Alright, what we got? We can dash through him, but I don't really want to do that. For the life of me, I would like to roll the attack symbol. I would like more than one. Is Alexi just an arse? Pretty much, yeah. We're gonna clog the gap though. Still protect him. But yeah, Alexi's basically just your stereotypical narcissist. Oh, narcissist. We can wisp. I did use up all my good rolls. So let's do this. Go back. Slide to the left. The craziest thing about the rolls though right now is the fact that like my character can't even roll like one attack symbol. Oh, I forgot that that's a big deal. Hopefully it's mission over. Okay, yeah. Suddenly buzzing. Ah, I see you located one of my clones. I thought I acted a bit weird. I know it's difficult for someone like you to understand, but I'm very busy, man. And I really can't be wasting my precious time sitting in drawn out meetings all day. Or congratulating some nobody on their 5th year in the company. Or overseeing super projects. Or signing off the boring financial reports. Or reading through all those lawsuits. Or, well, I think you get the point. They do tend to get lost though. They're supposed to be perfect copies of Vedius, but Vedius somehow keeps screwing them up. Anyways, if you see some of those out on your Fox in the city, make sure to stay safe. Make sure they stay safe, alright? Okay. Okay, so we gain favor with him? I think he was one of the other ones that you can gain favor with. Yep, connected. We got a connection established. Yeah, exactly. You're so important you don't have to do any work. Oh, damn. Holy shit, 1,000 gold? And what's a translocationist? Alright, well, I might want to do that again. Did you level up again? Oh, Jesus! Leveling up. Alright, what you got? Teleport up to 8 tiles. Applying 17 stacks of plasma burn, 4 stacks of fear to all enemies within 2 tiles of your destination. Fire away from you. Each enemy hit is pushed back 3 tiles. Takes 5 damage. It gets 5 stacks of plasma burn. After pushing aim, another wave. After pushing aim, another wave from push targets. Hold on. After pushing aim another wave from push target's location. I'm having a stroke right now. After pushing aim another wave from push target's locations. God, I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm glad, okay, thank you. I'm struggling to understand what, it sounds cool, it sounds like a cascade kind of thing. It sounds like a cascade ability, which is pretty dope. It's not worded well, at least in my opinion. It does sound like, yeah, like it hits them, and then when they're pushed, there's another wave that kind of comes out from that. Like, it's probably not infinite, but it probably can bounce plasma burn around quite a lot. Or you could apply 14 plasma burn to up to 3 enemies in a target area. God, I was real stroking out there. Technophobia does seem pretty cool. It's just, yeah, you're right. The dice economy is what you really need to be paying attention to. And you got one here that's 2 shields, and you've been rolling the shields a good amount. But 1 shield, 1 attack. Sure, you don't do a whole lot. I mean, you have a decent amount of damage that you can do, but if you could do a plasma wave instead, yeah, I would do that. That's pretty sick. You want to go with? I just want to make sure you want to go with the plasma wave. Fear makes people run away from you for 1 tile per stack. So you apply 4 stacks of fear. So their turn, they have to spend 4 movement going away from you. $17 stacks of plasma is pretty nasty too. You want plasma wave? Okay. Plus, we can learn what the heck it was attempting to try to tell us. Almost level 9. Okay, so my plan was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in. Hopefully it doesn't. But you can always replace the if like you got another ability later on, you can always replace it. You encounter Academy pamphlet with Victorin's striking pose. It seems like it's an outline of director ability and a futile effort to get people to enroll. If you spend more time studying it, you feel like you can learn something. Swap your signature ability for a director signature. Oh, that's pause. A new signature ability seems kind of nice. I don't know what the director signature is, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I get to choose. So signature abilities are the ones I think that are up here. The one that it costs the star. My character's isn't super great. Hers is the fired up, which can be pretty good because she does the megaphone and the temporal dagger stuff. Scarpia creates armor and then damages people and then loses armor. Tisbe draws 2 temporal daggers, which I absolutely love. The knife juggling Tisbe, she's killing it. I'm probably gonna change my characters out because I don't know. I was hoping for something cooler. The dash is nice enough. I guess it does move me around, but I am curious as to what else could be there. Because I don't really want to change. If I was going to change anyone else's, because yours is the Wisp teleport, which I think is pretty good. You can teleport, apply 7 plasma burn, otherwise you gain 11 armor, which I think is pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and swap mine out, see what it gets. Spawns a spotlight. Continuously applies 11 expose on enemies and 35 might on allies who are in the spotlight. Will despawn at the start of the next caster's turn. So that makes them take extra damage equal to the stacks next time they're hurt. Increases all damage dealt by 1% per stack. Deal 12 damage to all enemies within 5 tiles. Ends my turn. So director as in movie director, I gotcha. Make all allied knights dash up to 2 tiles to a random enemy and do a basic attack on them. I don't mind cut. I can, well, no, because if I roll multiples of that die, then those dice are just useless. Yeah, I was thinking director as in corporate director as first as well. Yeah, I wasn't thinking movie director. But yeah, I guess I didn't think about the fact, like, cut wouldn't be terrible. 12 damage to all enemies within 5 tiles, but it ends my turn. And if I roll multiple of that die, then that means I can't do it more than once. Action allows people to dash, and if I roll multiples of these, people will attack multiple times. So I'm thinking about action. Because it dashes them towards an enemy. It allows them to do a basic attack, and if they're already there and I have multiples of it, and it makes all allied knights, I wonder if it includes me? If it includes me, then that's also super awesome. Spotlight's not terrible. But I don't know. Within 6 tiles is kind of limited range. I think I'm going to go ahead and try this action ability. I think that one's kind of neat. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we don't need to heal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here. That's interesting. I haven't seen that one either. Another event. You encounter a sniper ability? Okay, hold on. I gotta read this. You encounter an academy pamphlet with Aurelia striking a pose. It seems that it's outlining a sniper ability in a futile effort to get people to enroll. If you spend some time studying it, you'll feel you can learn something. Swap your signature ability for a sniper signature. I hate that I have to choose. Well, I guess I can choose whoever I want and then just choose not to do it. No, I'm not thinking about that at all. I do like her daggers. I just don't know what the sniper's abilities can be. That's the issue. Because if it's like, you know, because I feel like she could kill with some sniper ability, depending on what it is. I assume you want to stay with what you have, unless you want to try to go sniper as well. You can try to go in sniper. I don't want to hold that as like you're stuck as a scorcher now. Nah, I think I'm gonna try because I can always just ignore it. I can always just choose not to take it, I believe. So I'm just gonna try Tisby to see what sniper abilities you can get, because she could probably. You wanna go scorcher all the way? Okay. I think. Oh no! It can only be people who are there. I can't click on her. I literally can't. It can only be people who are on the map at the time. Which I guess that makes sense. We deployed. We're out in the city doing things. They're at the house staying and resting. Well, I guess then that's the case. I will look at what there is. Alright. Okay, so prepare to fire prepared shot at a random point within the next round. Fire 5 tiles long projectile towards an enemy, then bend it towards another enemy within 5 tiles. Enemies hit take 1 to 21 based on the total distance traveled by projectile. Fire projectile up to 12 tiles, stopping at the first enemy hit, dealing 5 damage and 3 rupture. I think I'm going to stick with the action. I just genuinely don't even know what. I mean, I know there's going to be a sniper class, but okay. So it's what, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's what I was doing. 3, 2. Another random event, hopefully. Hopefully not another signature ability. Okay, we're working by a purchase. We're gonna spend a lot of money because we have a lot of money. I wish it would also tell me, like, right here, like when I'm hovering over who it is, either even show me who they are. I know who Sylvia is. I know who Vedius is. I don't remember who Victorin is. But also it tells me, like, updates me as like, hey, like so and so. This is where you're at on their, you know, how much they like you. I wish there was a quick way for me to see that, so that way I know who I could potentially be giving this to. Alexi's next ability was to... Oh god, it was just on the stream. I know... Translocator. Yeah, translocator. I'm kind of curious what that is. And I don't know how often we're going to come across him. So I'm going to go with Alexi, not Vedius. Lexi. Hey, now that's what I'm talking about. These aren't easy to come by, you know? It's going to look real impressive when everyone sees what a sick gamer their favorite male role model is. Vedius is going to be real relieved, I tell you. I keep trying to get him to grind up an account for me, but that useless idiot never even made it past the first boss. So yeah, Vedius says thanks, nerd. Is that enough? Oh, you... Yeah. He's a real gamer. Extra gold. And get in here. Boop, boop. You won't level up, I will level up. And then we'll have like 2 weeks left before the final. Yeah, so we need to kill that thing. We also still need to capture a blend. Okay, well, we can figure this out now. Oh, yeah, make all allied. Is it because you're not 2 tiles away? Confirm. Confirm. Okay. Oh, wait, hey. Yeah, I need to really work on my character's abilities because they kind of suck. Do I need to be... Okay, so that's not really working. I don't know why. Also, I don't know why I wasn't able to... Why I'm not able to capture the blend. Do I need to be rolling something different? Do I need to roll a certain... I gotta remember, I don't even remember how to play this now. Yeah, maybe it is a balancing thing, but even then, it's just weird because I can't even use it. So we're gonna re-roll. See if we can get something different. Okay, that's a lot of different stuff. Oh, duh. It's been there the entire damn time. I'm just stupid. Let's run. I've just been dumb trying to figure out how to teleport things, and it's literally right there. Okay, we could, well, okay, so the wave is small. We're gonna, ooh, that's not great. Okay, so we need to re-roll some stuff. I mean, you got a teleporter. That's not terrible. Teleporting and giving you armor. That's not a bad idea. Stack you behind because, well, they're ranged. That sucks. Let's do this. See if we can get... We did not get what I wanted. How far is this? So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So 4 tiles. Is there a way? Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're out of range for that. Yeah, let's just let them do some stuff. Hey, low percent chance dodge. Ow. Hopefully that guy comes towards me. Yep, beautiful. Ow. Hey, another dodge. Oh, I'm weakened. I assume that means I do less damage. Alright, let's see if this works this time. Okay, so it does work. I think I think you have to be within 2 steps to be able to do it. But I can do it multiple times in one turn like that. So it does kind of do what I was hoping it would do, but not quite. Which is a little unfortunate. Perfect. Attack symbol. Well, we don't want to kill that thing. We want it to stay alive. Dang. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna have you go out, start doing some fighting. I don't think it changes too much on, like, XP. Oh, shit. He just teleported. That was stupid. I gotta hope that this guy doesn't try to blow himself up. Oh, nice. Nice. Low chance dodge, I'll take it. And he's gone. Perfect. That's actually quite nice. Now give me 2 attack symbols. Attack! Oh, you dodged the wrong way. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Didn't realize we were doing it at that level. Okay, we're gonna do this. Reroll these 2. Maybe get an attack symbol. Crit attack. I'll take it. And we'll just do this. Alright. What can we do with this? Not a lot from here. Okay, I'm just gonna... Well, it's not really effective if I don't see it actually... Okay, so it does. It does. Okay, so it hits them, and then I can control this again and spread it somewhere else. Okay, so if I was able to, like, do multiple, like, right here, if I was able to chain it, would I be able to chain it that... Oh, if that's the case, that's disgusting if that's the case. Because if I was, like, I'm pointing at my own screen with my finger, like, everyone can see that. If I was to take you and hit him with the wave, then I could hit him with the wave, then hit him with the wave, then hit him with the wave, then hit him with the wave. And that's, like, Conga Line City right there. Definitely gonna be checking that out to see if that's how that works. Because if that's the case, that's actually really gross. Rerolls. Lovely movements. I need to change my abilities so that way movements are part of it. Because goodness, do I like to roll the movement option with my character. Did I get a shield on that? I didn't, but it's okay. We're gonna just try it and see what happens. So we go here, we do this, so we go boom, he's pushed. Or is it just from that one? Okay, it is just from that one, so it doesn't cascade infinitely. That's good to know. But it does still have that ability to be able to do extra damage. Perfect. This high evasion is just insane. He'll die eventually because of the plasma burn. I like the fact that I just noticed he was at 5. It rounded up. Well, when it cuts in half, it rounds up, which is good to know. Like, what is this? Ugh. Maybe my special ability should just be all the times I roll the wild card. Again. Oof, that's rough. I would level them up to level 2, but I don't think it's a problem because he's gonna die. Well, it increases their HP too, so never mind, I'm not gonna do it. But I believe with this, we'll be able to actually get another family member. So we can either have a marriage or another grandchild or whatever. So I don't know if anyone wants to volunteer as the next tribute. But we have a ton of money to spend. Ooh, that's rough. The fact that I can't change. You volunteer chaos. You do want to be hideous bald man. Well, someone's gonna have to. Who wants it? Dice rolls for abilities. You'll do it since you. Do you want to be married to Kami, or do you just want to be another child? Whoops, let's just attack. And do this thing. And that thing should die. Oh, that's gonna regenerate. Let's just try to end this. Attack. No, not that one. Or that one. I didn't even see that one. Okay, I need to roll an attack symbol or even a wild card. Fine, I'll take it. Okay, Kami and Chaos are gonna get married. It has been decided. We also, yep, there it is. Increased family. Oh, we all get 10 buff power too. Damn, I took a lot of damage that turn, or that game, that round, whatever. All these are passives that are scorchers, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, 44 inspiration's not terrible. Alright.
Excellent job, my liege.
They must have watched me play the game and been like, oh god, he did such a terrible time voice acting that we just need to give that guy a voice. Alright, marriage time. Badu. Select the bachelor. Alright. Francois with a clown nose! Or Alicia. We're gonna... Chaos, you get to choose which one you want to be changed to. Do you enjoy geese and dislike crunchy lettuce? Or do you enjoy getting caught in the rain and dislike thunderstorms? You dislike getting caught in the rain, but you enjoy thunderstorms. But you enjoy getting caught in the rain, but you dislike thunderstorms. Enjoys geese. Yeah, geese. You got the Phantom Knives, you got the Sharesies ability. You hate crunchy lettuce. Alright, Francois it is. Francois, let's see what he's got for abilities. He can move a little bit further. He's got a ton of buff power, though. Alright, Francois. Let's inspect. Go in here. Presets. Boom. We need your main color to be like a really neon green. Oh, here it is, hair. Green. What color would you like to go with your green color? This will be the main color. Actually, you know what? That's the main color of your dye as well. Light blue just to be different. Okay. Well, we're gonna make this a green as well, just because that's like, do you want this light blue? I just want your dye to be green because that's obviously fitting. I don't know if I can change the face. It's just like whenever things happen. Screamy face. Yeah, you can't keep it that way. It's just like whenever you're doing something, like that's just your character's reaction to things. Dagger outfit. Boom, dagger outfit. Or is that oh, is that dagger? There's two daggers. Do you want the one with your chest exposed, or do you want the one with the thicker dagger? Thick dagger, yeah. Alright. Good with the hair. Do you want stars for your dice as well? For your background? Yep, you and hubby need a match, alright. What kind of pattern do you want on yours? Second from bottom row, middle column. This one? Got it. Alrighty. Boop. 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 Let's go into the academy. Oh, I need to change your name. Francois. Alright. Study new class. What class would you like to study? We have a new Berserker class that we just unlocked. I don't think we've had a couple things. Oh, it's bloodletting. Increased damage between 0 and 7%. Kind of got temporal daggers. It's kind of got knife juggling stuff. Berserker it is. All right, let's see what we get. All right. So you got quick attack. Target an enemy within 3 tiles. Dash up to 4 tiles through them, dealing 13 to 29 damage to them. Repeat once from your new position, targeting a new different enemy. You have been called an RL barbarian. Okay, that's fair. I will say this one does look like the most chaotic of all the ones. Dash towards, because there's like ranges of how much damage it can do. Dash towards an enemy within 7 tiles and eye contact, dealing 23 damage and 70 stagger. Once stagger exceeds the affected character's current health, apply stun to them. Damn. And that's just 2 movement dice. This one takes 4 dice to make go off. Dash next to a random enemy within 4 tiles and strike them for 23 damage. Repeat this process 4 times. Whenever you kill an enemy with this ability, perform an additional dash. That has some crazy potential to be good, but it's probably gonna take forever to get off because you only roll 5 dice per turn. You're also a pessimist and you're clueless, just in case you're curious about your traits. Alright, Blair, that is a kind of a sick ability. If it gets to go off, that's just gonna like, oh, look at that! Look at that! You're just dual wielding 2-handed weapons. Those are definitely 2-handed swords. And you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever, who gives a shit? I don't think I can bring you back in there to do Barbarian again. Yeah, I can't. Or Berserker again. I am going to bring my guy in there to get a different fucking... Oh, I can't. Damn it. Okay, so we have a ton of money. We need to go through it all, so I'm going to heal characters all the way. Heal. I like how his picture is a dagger. His character profile picture is a dagger, and he's just absolutely lying about that. You guys are gonna recover energy. I'm gonna bring Chaos out with Lavinia. Recover some stamina. Bring you up to invigorated. And I'm actually gonna probably just spend money on training, combat training. Get you to level 2. Alright, what's your new skill you got? You can increase your dice power. You lose a little bit of attack power. You can't get up to 60 though, unfortunately. So you can either increase your crit chance or increase your dice power at the cost of initiative, attack power, or increase your crit chance and dice power by a little bit. Crit chance right here now is 9%. You got 51 dice power. Savvy? Okay. Yeah. A little bit of positives. It'll add up. We'll keep doing combat training because you got the money for it, and it goes away if I don't use it. So you get a new skill now. All passives. Whenever an enemy was within 7 tiles of damage, you have a 6% chance to dash next to that enemy and attack them for 30 damage. So your percentage of chance to do that is your crit chance. Halved. Because you have 12% crit chance. Increase all damage between 0 and 23%, which is 2 times your crit chance. At the end of your turn, dash through a random enemy within 2 tiles, dealing 18 damage and dashing for up to 4 tiles. God, that sounds crazy. At the end of your turn, just dash through a random enemy within 2 tiles, dealing 8. I mean, you won't move very far, but it's just like Good God. Erratic escape. Okay. That does seem like a very chaotic choice. Keep leveling up. Your next option. If you sacrifice some attack power, 10% attack power, you can roll 6 dice in a turn. You can increase your evasion or your crit chance, which... Yeah, I mean... Crit chance... Oh yeah, we didn't choose the passives that impacted by crit chance. Creative... Yeah. You get to roll 6 dice, and you need to roll, what is it, 2 attacks, 2 movements. Okay, you're on level 4. You'll be going out with Lavinia, who's level 6. I think I have enough to level you up to level 5. Yeah. I have a ton of money from that, from gifting that item. Apply 4 fear to all enemies within 3 tiles. I'm gonna... I will raise up Kami's abilities as well. This will probably be the last bot level for Chaos. I just have a ton of money. If I don't spend it, then we lose it. So we have quick attack. Target enemy within 3 tiles. Oh, we already had that as an ability once. We also had Into the Fray. Now you do more stagger. Okay, so apply 4 fear to all enemies within 3 tiles, then dash to a random adjacent tile of one of the feared enemies. Gain 11 armor and attack it for 11 damage per enemy feared. Quick attack is kind of a minor blade roulette. Oh, I like how there's a cap of max of 20 dashes. That means someone somewhere when they were playtesting this game absolutely broke the shit out of that ability. What does this take? This takes... Oh, okay, so all of your things are based on rolling movements and the attack symbol. Yeah, no, I imagine they have to put a cap on it because of a theoretical infinite loop kind of thing, because that's a lot of damage already, and yeah, it can get out of hand pretty quickly. I mean, Predator in a group would be nice, but I mean, what you can do with your Predator ability, I guess, you'll still follow them, I guess, because you already have the erratic escape, so you're dashing through a random enemy. This makes you go to an enemy, and you can start dashing around and making space to blade roulette everywhere, I guess. I don't know how well it will work in practice. You do need to change your key ability up here eventually. Into the Fray moves you more. Yeah, it does. And staggering you is kind of crazy. And that's just 2 movement. Do you want to go with Into the Fray? Okay. Into the Fray. Alright, let's now put Kami in here to get you to level up. Oh my god, you can get even more evasion. Extra attack power, which you don't really need, to be honest. Erratic, yeah, that's kind of gross. You're just not gonna be touched. You're gonna be resting for a little bit, for at least for this next one. So let's go ahead and get you up to level 7. All right, a new skill for you. You'll max out on your skills, or maybe you have passives here. Enemies affected by status effects, which is what you always do, deal 15% less damage. First time you apply a status effect that is not you, you gain 10 armor, or whenever you roll a movement symbol, you gain free movement. Yeah, these are all passives, not abilities at least. I have a clarity on my main character. It is kind of nice. It's not, so you don't get. Yeah, no, it is pretty nice. It allows you just to kind of move. I don't think it's the full movement value. I could be wrong, but I have noticed that with my character because my character has it as well. And it is kind of handy to just be like, all right, well, I'll just move for free because I just rolled the die. As far as passive goes, and I'm not. The defense matrix isn't huge on me. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest, because it's not like it's bad, but if you have a 24% chance to dodge an attack, if you go all the way up here to invigorated status, you're going to be up to like 30% chance to dodge an attack. Making them do less damage is alright, but I mean, you get free movement with this, so you can set up those far-fetched precision attacks or the plasma wave or something. Alacrity. I said a clarity, didn't I? I think. Whoops. Either ways. Okay. Let's go ahead and level you up just because you're already there. I'll just go up on a little bit on these. I don't want you to lose too much initiative. Okay, we were finally starting to lose money. I can go in here, but I don't really want to choose any of these classes. Let's see, what else can we do? I don't think we can do anything else. I think we're just gonna spend some money on, because I'm gonna send these two out. So let's just, okay, down to 9 gold, that's fine. We're gonna go out.
Miley.
Who do we want to increase relations with?
Take a look.
Alexi Nova, but we can do that with the random nodes that are on the map. She's already increased our family capacity. Okay, so we don't have a way to guarantee we get, unless Alexi is something we can get a new academy class, but outside of that we can't get additional characters just yet to our family, so.
Best of luck, Inquisitor.
This is actually the full game. This is the full game. The demo was out for probably about a year or so, but this is the full game. We're still within the first act. We've got 6 people in our family now. Our family tree is a direct line. We're not really branching out too much. But let's see. We're gonna bring out. Who do we want to? I guess we do this because this automatically gives us the new class. We have 2 weeks left, so what we do is we go here, we grind with Chaos and Lavinia. The demo was fantastic. That's what made me really excited for this game. So yeah, it's been out for 2-3 weeks at most, I think. It's if you like the demo, they've added so much more to this, and it's just awesome. I can't praise this game enough. but we'll increase the relations with Alexi so that way we can get the new Academy class unlocked. He's invigorated. We'll have everyone... I mean, if I was sponsored, I would be like, yeah, everyone needs to go out there and get this game. It is really fun. And I really wanted to stream this just because I wanted more people to see this game. I think it's one that people will probably not even know exists. And I think this game has just got a lot of stuff going for it. The art's great, the music's awesome, the idea's cool. I think it's just a lot of just things that check off a lot of boxes for me. I don't remember what the ninja sign was again. We did that last time, and I chose that because I didn't remember what it did. But we have 14 movement, so we need to figure out a path. Let's just go here first. Oh, that's right. He gives me a chromatic specimen I need to capture. That's fine. We'll do that. We need to capture another blend. That's fine with me. Let's go over here. Is there a blend up here? There is a blend. I can go ahead and get that knocked out. But that makes me backtrack. So I have to go 11, 12, or 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. I could make that work. That's XP and gold. It's, why not? Why not? Let's get chaos and battle experience. This gigantic quote-unquote daggers. Oh, what are these little guys? Little bat things. Yep, it's your time to shine, Chaos. You can start off real quick. Alright. You know what? You know what? You know what? I think we're gonna do it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and say, why not do it? I can take that. Dash to a random enemy. Okay, so I don't get to choose. I don't get to control this. But you know what? First dice roll we get to do. We get to use this crazy ability. I don't care if it increases the chroma up here. 3. Kill. 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 Jesus Christ! Yes! Well, that didn't take long to get to pop off. Right? Yeah, I know, like... Already worth it. Already worth it. Just straight murked so many of these guys. Alright, I gotta remember how she plays. It's been a minute since we played with this character. I know she gets a free temporal dagger, so we'll go ahead and just chuck one. I guess, okay, so there's not a blend here. I was mistaken. But we'll go here, and we'll go boom, boom, boom. I guess I should have thrown this way. Oh wait, I didn't kill, so that's fine. Just need to kill 3 more. I don't remember how many were there at the very beginning, but they were not there for long. That's all that matters. I could do it again? We just straight naturally rolled into it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-roll this, see if we can get a movement. We're gonna move a little bit forward and use the chaos symbol, the chromatic symbol, to do it again. Bop, bop. Okay. Well, a little bit limited since there's only a few enemies left, but 2 turns in a row. We didn't even know if we were gonna get it once. We just got it twice immediately. Game just straight up did not care. Let's do this. Actually, hold on. Fired up. Ka-chow. Reroll these. Fired up. I forgot she has this ability, which we need to be triggering every time we get it. Alright, well this might be really crazy. Okay, we can do it, but we're not going to do it this time because we didn't roll into it. If we roll into it, we're going to go for it. You know, I'm going to try to roll into it at least again. Okay, we didn't get there. But the fact that we got there even once is just insane. Or not once, 2 turns in a row. Oh yeah, I forgot you do your little dash too. Oh man, that's awesome. Pop. Alright, yeah, we're gonna cruise if we're gonna keep doing that at the beginning of every combat encounter. That is just absurd. Yes, you're right. I only care about people who are broken. Oh, you didn't level... I thought you were gonna level up right there. Wait, no. What? 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 Is that not a level up? Oh, okay, so it just didn't show the right meter whenever it was showing that. Oh, I guess I have to backtrack. We don't need to heal right now. Just gonna get some gold. Perfect. Vision is what I want. See what we got around the map. Okay, we got some fruit here, so that's some extra energy. Oh, we got lots of stuff going on. We can go fruit. I don't want to end. So let's go fruit. Okay, so we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Do these have blinds? Blends? Yeah, these have blends. So we can go and get this mission taken care of as well. And then you'll level up. Just gotta make sure we don't kill them immediately. Is that? Oh, okay. You're close to it right there. We can still get to it. One attack symbol. Boom! Oh, we're okay. So we hold on. We're almost there. We need to go 2 spaces closer. And we have this, so we can go ahead and do this. That's the issue, is that they're not very close together, unfortunately. Go ahead and do this. Target that guy. For the teleportation. Get fired up. Reroll this, see if we get what we get. I mean, honestly, Kami and Chaos's characters have been kind of insane, and it kind of makes me upset that like my character is kind of just lame old basic. I mean, I do have that director's ability, so maybe that'll be kind of cool. You guys can just like do your thing, and then I'll just be like, alright, I'll take all the credit for... Oh my god, another one! I don't even care. It's a waste of dice, but if it comes up, I'm not gonna say no to it. That's 4 times in 2 combats already. Jesus. Maybe it wasn't as far-fetched as I thought it was. It always seems like it's like, we're not gonna get to that because, you know, the game doesn't favor these rolls. Yeah, I do wish that it was a little bit different for the default class. But I mean, there is ways to like, my character is super high level now. So like, I guess I'll get access to different things. And I can multi-class if I really, like, my character is really more for multi-classing stuff. Whatever. We won't kill him. We'll just do some damage. I think he teleports his turn. Nice dodge. Oh, he teleported. Alright. we got going? Let's reroll here. Lots of attacks. Nothing we can really do about it though. Unfortunate. There he goes. He's teleported. We got Vedius. You're talking about Chaos's character looking like a RuneScape character? Kinda, yeah. Maybe that's why I'm so drawn to the game. As a RuneScaper. God, I don't even know if I want to know how many hours I've put into that game. One story about RuneScape that I always find a little bit... Oh, there's an Alchemist Academy class. One story I have about RuneScape that I always find a little bit fun was the fact that there was a guy I used to play with. I didn't know much about him, but I thought he was kind of a cool dude. He was pretty chill. We would work on, you know, I was good at like smithing stuff and whatnot. He went on mining for me, and we would work together and sell armor for people and whatnot. While my brother played, he also had a new partner, and they would go out and fight things and do all that stuff. And one was working on magic, one was working on like melee combat and everything like that, and they would work together on stuff. Turns out that those two dudes were actually brothers as well. So my brother and I somehow met with two dudes who were brothers, who we just ended up playing with all the time. It was just such a crazy coincidence. Allies hit by your daggers draw a dagger of their own. No, yeah, like I think that was one of the craziest coincidences ever. Like the dude, like whenever, because I brought it up once while him and I were playing, because we only had one computer, so we could only play one at a time. And I mentioned like, yeah, my brother plays with someone, blah blah blah, and I said this was the username for my brother is what I said, and the guy was like, oh, my brother plays with someone who's that username is like blah 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 blah, and we just figured it out. We're like, no way, that's insane. Get one more temporal dagger. Increase all damage dealt by 1. I feel like that's... It did have a straight up stock exchange, but it didn't have it at the time. So that I don't believe when I played... I think right when I ended is when the stock exchange became a thing. I like that. It gives me another dagger. But... I'm pretty sure it happened like right then, because it was a lot of like shady dealing of having to get someone that you could trust to buy your stuff from. Okay, Chaos, what are we? Oh my goodness, what are we doing? All around is kind of. Oh, it's 2%, 2%, 5 initiative, plus 2% buff power, 33 HP, 2 evasion, 20 buff power, minus 3 evasion, extra crit chance for losing a little bit of health. But yeah, there's actually even stuff I know. If I could actually try to recover my account recently for RuneScape, but they didn't allow me to, so I've lost everything with my old character because I had stuff that no one I imagine anymore would have, like timed holiday exclusive stuff. But what are we thinking, Chaos? Customize. Oh, okay, that's how I customize. Yeah, that's fine. You walked away? You didn't see your dude go crazy? He's now used that ability 4 times in two fights. You've leveled up, man. You got a responsibility. No, it's fine. I don't mind. And if you want me to take control, or if you want me to just, you know, make some rolls, I could pick the skills or something. I don't care. I'm just having some fun. I don't care. Your own husband. Yeah, that is right. You gotta keep an eye on him. I do think all around is pretty good. Extra everything. Not a lot, but a little bit extra. That's fine. Okay. Go here. Do whatever event it is. Shield. Oh, it's an attack. We get to grow a relation with Alexi. Oh, it's another defending Alexi thing. Okay, that's what shield is, obviously. Should have realized that. It's Alexi clone. We gotta keep alive. Oh, Jesus. This actually will be a really good one for Chaos's character because they're all gonna try to, you know, surround Alexi and he can just go off. Did we get it? Okay, we did not get it immediately. Alright, let's go boom, 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 boom. I need some movement. Got one movement. It's not enough. Okay, well we got one movement, so we're just gonna have to go in there. Erratic escape will be nice also in this. We got all the movement here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move. We'll do some damage. We got another dagger. Kill. Now we can re-roll. Let's re-roll. Hopefully get some shields. Got one shield. Let's go over here. It's less likely for people to attack there. We got 4 rounds. I should let the Alexi clone take pretty much all the aggro because he doesn't. I mean, as long as he doesn't die, it's okay. I say that as he just took 30 damage. Nice dodge. Alright, let's see what we can do. He's got movements. He can attack. Oh! He crit. Nice crit. Need to block and block. And that's all we're gonna do with him. Alright, let's see if we can get this ultimate off here. Almost. Let's go boom, boom, boom. There we go, we got it. Let loose. Yoink. 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 Okay. Dash towards an enemy, dealing 24 damage and 81 stagger. Alright, let's just kill. I probably should have kept him here because he would have dashed into something else as well. Oh well. Okay, let's do that. He gives me another dagger. Can I finish you off? I can't. Oh, wait. Still got daggers. Well, okay, never mind. You can finish them off. Alexi will be taking all the heat, it looks like. They're gonna go away to heal. Oh man, that's a lot right there. That's fine with me. He needs 3 more rounds to live. Oh god, just movement abilities? You know what, let's move you away from things. I don't like him being in the middle of the floor. Damn, we rolled it again. And we got the move ability. Okay, so what's the range of this again? So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish? So I need to go, that's the furthest I can go. So I go here, yep. Just let loose. Jesus. I don't even know how many that was. That was just absurd. And that literally just cleared out the entire battlefield, and Alexi's gonna be good now. That is just the grossest ability. That is so good. Yes, Chaos, you are 1000% broken. And I am a-okay with that. I don't even know what to do with this character for this turn. Just like, alright. Just chill, I guess. Yeah, they don't even want to walk over here. They have to teleport because we're so far away, and you just mopped up all the enemies. We got one more round to survive. And it's pretty easy here now. On easy street. I need to, let's go. Would I reach anything here? No. So I need that extra. Let's see if we can just get lucky again. But yeah, we didn't. But we can stagger stun that one. Then we can stun this one. These are all fixated on Alexi, which means that they're not even going to target you. Just throw the dagger. And just call your turn, because he's about to be teleported. Yeah, this is kind of a breeze at this point. Because the upcoming Act 1 boss fight is going to be pretty straightforwardly easy if we can keep grinding a little bit. This is, what, 2 weeks away? So we have, after this is done, we only have 1 week. I probably will use that last week to rest. Alexi's appreciation goes up, so we got the translocationist alchemy class, and we increased our family capacity by 1. Big, you can be part of it now. All right, to level 6. I think it's just defeat all the enemies, which all these little bats just are the best thing. Oh, yeah, get closer. You're not going to make good choices. It's not about making good choices. We're just having some fun. Okay, we're going to re-roll 1, 2, 3 dice. See if we can get to it. Come on, I need 1 attack symbol. I did not get it. I technically did. Whatever. We know these are gonna kill. Oh, we went to the wrong one. We ruined it. If we had gone over, because it's random. If we had gone over to this one, that's when we would have done all the devastation. Well, crud. I didn't see that he was just within that range. Chaos wins. Yeah, I mean, that is what you gotta, yeah, you live by it and die by it, I guess. Higher risk, higher reward, higher disappointment. Yeah. We have gotten that ability off, what, 5 times now? And that's 5 times more than I thought we were going to get it off. Although these bats are kind of nasty. We didn't get to see what they did last time because we killed them too quickly. Well, damn. Okay, we do have this. We can stun that guy, I think. We staggered him. Now we can stun him. Just kill that guy. I can reroll this. Let's see if we can get something cool. Yeah, what was it? It was a dodgeball, where he said that he doesn't have any goals because if he set goals and he didn't make them, then he'd be upset. So by not setting any goals, he's never disappointed. Which does make sense. Forgot about the fear ability. Did he get proven wrong though? Because he wasn't hoping for the best. I mean, I guess he did bet on the Joes at the end, so he was hoping for the best with that. Play dance. Crit? Dang. I was gonna say, like, I've seen dodgeball this decade, but I actually don't think I have. Every once in a while I get like an inkling to like, I kind of want to rewatch that movie because I just want something dumb to be on. Plus I met Alan Tudyk, so I always like watching movies he's in. He's kind of a funny dude. I think All-Rounder for her is probably good too. I think that's a pretty good upgrade regardless. That means Chaos is gonna upgrade as well. Your character can absolutely dodge a wrench. Alright, Chaos, we got passives this time. Whenever you kill an enemy, roll 1 die. Whenever you've dealt a total of 300 damage, gain 3 attack dice. Roll an additional 3 personal dice each round when below 30%. Chaos, if you're there, I don't know if you are or not. I feel like Executioner is pretty good for you though. Whenever you kill an enemy, you get to roll a die. I mean, Onslaught's not bad either. Once you've done a total of 300 damage. But yeah, Executioner looks kind of gross. Especially with your little flurry ability, your blade roulette. You're going to be like chopping them up and then just being like, oh, I can do it again. We need to go heal though. Heal Chaos. 4. Do I do another combat? There's nothing I need to really worry about risking. One more combat, then another main combat. Yeah, you guys are just gonna level up again. Just walk right on up. Block. Block. Let's reroll these two. We need to get you a new signature ability. I don't really want it. Will it kill? It will kill. That'll do a ton of damage too. There's only 3 enemies in this level? Oh, we killed. We get another die. We get another die. I forgot that was your executioner abilities already come in handy once. So can you reach a dagger there? Oh, just outside dagger range. But you can't do this. Yoink. 1, 2, 3. Which gets me more daggers. Which allows me to keep throwing daggers. Which allows me to keep throwing daggers. Let's reroll. See what we get. Oh, just movement. Well, let's make you decide. I think he has like that area attack ability would have hit both of us if I'd stayed there. No spoons, only daggers. Yeah. It didn't say limit. It did not say a limit. So I'm assuming it means like every time he kills someone, he's just gonna roll more. Like just an absurd amount of dice being rolled every turn. Really? Oh, wait. Hey, erratic escape. Nice. Finished it off. I think she levels up to level 9 now. Wombo combo. Yep. She's got Blade Tempest, ability to draw extra 6 temporal daggers next turn. She's not next to people very often. Do I want to replace her? I don't really use her abilities too much. I'd get rid of her Fan of Knives and get her Blade Tempest. Why not? That's fine with me. And then Chaos. You're gonna level up again, I think. Yup. Extra dice power. Ooh. You lose a little bit of evasion. How many DCC webtoons are already up? Nine? Okay. Well, I'm almost finished with book 5. I've got like 100 pages left, and it's really fucking hard for me to do anything in my life because all I want to do is sit down and just keep reading it until I'm done, which will start the next problem, which is I need to start book 6 at some point, but I also have to wait until September so the hardback of book 7 comes out. And then I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because I don't want to be on the weight train. Make the attacks hit harder? Yeah, I was thinking aggressive is probably not too bad. A little extra damage, a little extra crit chance. Couldn't hurt. Oh, you're right. September is right around the corner. But still, it's a lot of waiting. And I know, you've only been waiting just a little bit for each book. I know you're not really waiting too long. You've only made it like your entire life mission to tell people to read this series. Wow, this guy's gonna run away from us a ton. Oh wow, that's a lot of stars. I mean, it is a good series. Let's see. Killed one. Get to reroll. Get to roll that die. Let's see if we can get another kill. If we can get another kill, then we'll just see if it's actually every time. Yep, it's every time he gets a kill. How far is the webtoon in the series? I assume it's still on book 1. Oh yeah, please crit when they only have 4 HP left. You just met the god. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind reading that. I just... Also, there are some things I need to remind myself about that happen. I mean, honestly, it is actually really, really good, and I would highly recommend it. I've already told a handful of people, and when I go buy them at the bookstore, people are always asking me like, "Oh, I've heard this is good. Is it actually good?" And I'm like, "Actually, yeah, I would definitely suggest it." All right, wombo combo attack. Here we go. Whee! 1. Oh no. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 4 extra dice. Well, it says it has a cap of 20 dashes, but if I keep doing this, oh, I can't reroll anymore. Take some armor. I can't do anything else, unfortunately. You know what? I can. That's... Or do I use that to move? We move. So we can get extra attacks off. Let's just kill this guy. Kill this, or do some damage here. Kill this guy. Oh, I forgot. I keep getting new dice. Will your life improve because of the series? It will bring you immense joy to learn about some of the things that happens. And I mean this genuinely. Like, I'm not just saying this because chaos is around. Like, I actually say this to people all the time. Like, it is one of the only books I've ever read that actively makes me laugh while I'm reading. It's such a good series. It's got such good comedy to it. She still hasn't said prepotente. But, like, legitimately, it is genuinely a heck of a good book with a lot of good writing in it because it's always doing a good job at making me laugh while I'm reading it. Not that it's, like, strictly comedy. But... 1, 2, 3... Is this guy even gonna do anything? This guy all the way over here? He's just like sitting there this entire time. Okay, now he's teleported. Okay. He heard me talking crap about him. I don't want to run away, so I have to move over here. Him out of the way, give you extra damage. Oh, we got the extra kill, so we get to roll something, but that's okay. Oh, look at that. We get to dash, and we get to stun him. Oh, we staggered him. Okay. So I wonder what the check is. Oh, and 71 stagger. Oh, he has more than that anyways. Okay. I don't know if it's a check when you attack or how much he has left over. I've never read Discworld, so I can't put my 2 cents on that. Oh, wait. Spinny blade attack. Easy. Damn, that was actually pretty easy section to go through. We've increased Alexi's relation pretty high. He sees us as a weirdo, but all characters gain 3 dice power, which is awesome. Who doesn't like The Princess Bride? Does Chaos not like The Princess Bride?
Excellent job, my liege.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, who said that?
Aha! Let's show them chromatics who's boss, huh?
Okay, so we get to... I guess we have to have a child in order for Abby to be in the game. Is Abby gonna be the child of Kami and Chaos? Abby, I'll let you pick who your parents are. You'd rather not be their child? You want to be Scarpia and Tisby's child then? Just like Kami was? Okay. Alright. You don't want a filthy liar as a child. Alright, Abby. You get to pick your skills. Do you want to be flaky? Harmless, reckless, or brittle? You don't want a lying father either? Oh dang, you start off with 62 dice power, which is pretty awesome. Harmless. Okay, so you want to be tankier. Alright, your signature skill. You can either make a unit move 6 tiles towards you. You can draw a temporal dagger, which is just that one dagger gets thrown, or you can gain an emergency teleport. Mostly harmless. So teleports a target to a random tile within 2 to 4 of the original position. If it's an enemy, it takes 6 damage. If it's an ally, it gains 6 armor. Teleport, the emergency teleport. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't seen that one before. That must be what the classes that we haven't that we just unlocked. All right, you get a skill. Delegated pain. Target an ally within 15 tiles, then aim and fire a 3 tiles wide and 4 tiles long wave from them, applying 16 stacks of plasma burn to hit all enemies. Or to all enemies hit. Increase your damage from 0 to 17, which is based on your crit chance. Shoot out 2 projectiles at a 100-degree angle. All enemies hit are inflicted with plasma burn and drag towards each other. Or you could skip. I guess you could always skip, and we could just. I don't know why you would skip one of these though. If anything, you could at least grab a passive. That would help. I pick. What do I have to pick? You don't have a. I will say of the ones I would pick, of the plasma ones, I'd pick the delegated pain. My character has the magnetizing chains, which are kind of cool in principle, but they This would hit more enemies and stack more plasma burn on it. I feel like this one's probably stronger of the two. Okay. Oh, look at that. Inspect. Let's go in here. Alright. What colors would you like? Your main accent color is the background of your die. Your main color is like just what you want. Orange. That's a good orange color. If you like that one. I wish that it was like. What do you want your secondary color to be? I want your dice to be orange, so your tattoos are going to be, or whatever the secondary color is going to be, orange. I just want your dice to be orange too, so that way it matches that. What do you want your accent color? Soft pink. Well, let's get to a one that shows off what the pink is. Like that? Barely a difference between the two of these. Perfect. Do you have a preferred profile picture you want here? You with a dagger. Hands up. Sword. Diamond. Sassy. You like the fan? Okay. Alright, let's go down to the dice. Do you want stars in your dice as well? Or would you like to be different? She's a fan of it? Oh my god. You don't want stars? You are going to be the different one. Number 1? Okay, what pattern would you like? I'm sorry, we all chose stars and you didn't choose it. Swirling part. Oh, this one? Perfect. Alright, let's get you over into the academy, where we can study a new class. So you can choose whatever you want. We did just... I think your ability is the translocationist is what that is. You control the tide of battle through meticulous or outright chaotic mass teleportations. If you could teleport chaos into the middle of everything and just let them go... Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. Alright, let's see what you can get unlocked. New abilities. Teleport to a tile within 2 and 6 tiles away, applying 12 plasma burn to all adjacent enemies as you leave. You want to teleport everyone everywhere. Everywhere, all... Oh my god, I can't even... Everything, everywhere, all at once. Oh my god, I just struggle to say that. Teleport another character within 5 tiles, up to 5 tiles away from the caster. Yes, we do get to start bringing 3 people onto a map, so it won't just be 2. I think the final, like the final act boss thing that you have to do, I think it's 3 or 4 people you get to bring into the fight. And then like later on, like you said, I think you just by default go to 3 when you start Act 2 probably. I don't know that for a fact, but I know you start increasing the amount of people who go in there. I'm pretty sure there's at least 3 or 4 people you can bring into the Act 1 fight or end fight. So you can teleport yourself with any ally on the map. You can teleport another character within 5 tiles, up to 5 tiles away from this caster, and you deal 10 damage to all enemies within 1. So you could use reposition to teleport Chaos back into the fray, and he does damage to everyone around him. You could teleport to a tile within 2 and 6 tiles away, and you could do damage to people, leave plasma burn on them, which you have plasma burn over here on. I mean, replacing yourself is alright. It's like a get out of jail emergency card if you get surrounded. I kind of like, yeah. I kind of like the reposition ability. I think that's kind of nice for what you want to do if you want to just start teleporting people around. Alright, and then we don't have as much money this time. Whoops, we don't want to retire anyone. But we can definitely spend some money on leveling you up. You do have a cape. You got a new skill as well. So you can increase your buff power, or you can increase your dice power and lower your buff power or your crit chance. I don't know how much damage you're wanting to do directly. I think you could lower your crit chance if you really wanted and get extra dice power, which would put you at 69. Nice. Dice power, which would put you right on the edge of having 7 dice. Which helps you teleport more, probably having access to more dice. So having dice power here. It's just, do you want to trade off? I would trade off the crit chance for you since you're not really wanting to do direct damage. I think that would probably be your best option. That puts you right on the edge of being able to roll 7 dice a turn, which gives you the opportunity to teleport people more often. I think that would probably be your best option. Solid. Keep paying for this. New passive. You grant 12 armor whenever you relocate an ally. Whenever you kill an enemy, teleport to this location and gain 15 might. That's probably not good. Before teleporting a unit, tether them. What the hell does that mean? Unrelocation? I mean, honestly, Armory Detour is not terrible because you get to, when you teleport someone, like if you teleported, like I said again, just teleport Chaos in, you give them 12 armor. I don't know what tethering them does. And you don't really want to gain extra might. Because if you're not really, you're more like a support character, it seems like. Yeah, I would agree. Definitely have enough to level you up one more time. Probably 2 more times. Just constantly, yeah, always teleport. There it is, boom, right here. Increase your initiative, so you could probably go first, and your dice power goes up to 71, which means you get to roll more dice, which means you get to teleport more people. So, yes. I feel like Quick-Witted is the best option for you. Unabashed is not terrible. Unlucky is not great. Yeah. This is, you'll go first with a higher initiative as well too, which is just absurd. Get you up to level 5. Select an enemy within 5 tiles. Summon a downpour of 3 projectiles, each dealing. Select an enemy within 5 tiles and summon a downpour of 3 projectiles, each dealing 4 damage to it. That doesn't sound like a lot of damage. I mean, your damage dealing isn't super high anyways. Teleport you and all adjacent units to any target area on the map. It costs 1 of each kind of die. That's like, yeah, that's a mass, like, get out of jail free card, or get into jail, or not get into jail, but like get into the fray kind of teleporter there. That's just one giant teleport. And the beam out's another one that we've seen a couple times already. I think the shiny ones mean obviously that they're new, we haven't seen them yet. I mean, we can go with this, and at a later date, if we want to change the ability, we can always change it when we get another upgrade. We saw what Chaos can do with a crazy cost ability. Let's go over here. I think I need to... We need to heal. Heal. What is a rest? I think resting... Oh, I can't even rest now. Okay, we only have this as our only option. Let's see what they're up to. Oh, I'm just like... I'm just blowing through the dialogue. I don't care how vicious they are. What does that even mean? Just make sure that no one... Ah, the Inquisitor! Well, look what the cat dragged in. The little knight. What brings you to this delightful and extremely respectable establishment? Well, an establishment where nothing of ill repute takes place. Who will remind you? I love going to those places. I didn't realize. I was clicking on this because I didn't know what we were doing. We're doing a family-friendly bakery. So you better try somewhere else, all right? Because we're definitely not keeping chromatics in the cellar if that's what you're thinking. The cellar? No, no looking in the cellar. Well, little knight, if you're onto something, I ain't no rat. My mouth is shut, zipped. I ain't gonna fess up about my illegal underground chromatic fighting ring. Oh, just an illegal underground chromatic fighting ring? Okay. I don't know what I'm going through right now. I don't know if this is like gonna set up into a fight or something. I didn't mean to click on this. Okay, statements I didn't. You have a better idea then? Maybe instead of a fighting ring, you should run a friendship ring, or you should run a therapy ring, or you could just straight say, cocks are so outdated. get humans to fight a gladiator. Well, that's what I was thinking. Most of her stuff leads to a fight. That's why I was like, when I clicked on the node on the map, I didn't think, because it wasn't like an actual map or anything to traverse, I didn't realize it was going to be a whole song and dance thing. I know I should probably read what's actually being said. I just kind of blast through most dialogue. I was just trying to get out of this because I wanted to go do other things. You should have a therapy ring, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and say that because that's probably what they really need. How do you win at therapy? I don't think you win by being the least depressed or by being the most depressed. I think winning therapy, you have to be the least depressed if you want to win. Who would go see that? I'll be sticking with the Cox, Little Knight. A loud crashing of falling rebels suddenly breaks up Sylvia's and Pro's conversation, followed by a warning exclamation of, "Not again!" That must be the chromatics escaping again. You better go deal with those, Little Knight. I'll keep my illegal operations chromatic free for now. Ciao. Oh, you just a little boost. Okay, so who is this? Okay. Well, no, Sylvia definitely won't win in therapy. It would take her way too long. I think I might be able to level you up one more time. Oh, yeah. Extra dice power, extra attack power. I'd go with this dice power again, because then you'd be even closer to being able to roll more dice, which would be even more stuff. You'd lose a little bit of armor. I wouldn't want you to lose the initiative, because that's good for you to have. And 20 initiative's a lot to lose. You don't need the attack power, plus you'd lose the dice power. You don't really need the crit chance, and losing evasion's not great. I would probably pick the dice power and the armor, or losing the armor power. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick that. Making a little decision here, because I think I am probably going to be done for the night. Get you rested. Do I have any more gold I can spend? I don't believe so. So I will stream again next week, and we will go into the Act 1 boss fight. I'm just going to click on to see. Okay, so next week we'll have 4 people who can be in the boss fight, so I wonder who it's gonna be. So, we will do that next week, just because I am really tired, I am really hungry, I haven't eaten, so I am going to get off for the night, and I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And as always, be kind to one another. Adios!